Hi folks, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. This is going to be episode 26 of the Beginner's Guide 2023 series. And in this episode, we're going to continue both our story of the staff that we've been catching up on, and it's now caught up with the Dungeon Delver, I think it's called. Let me just check. Yeah, the Dungeon Delver journey step, where we, as you can see in the top right hand corner, we have to find the Black Keep. And we'll be doing the Black Keep and taking on the Kinscourge. However, this is still chapter 2 of Age of War as we are recording, but we now have access to the public beta of chapter 3 that is going to be coming very shortly, and if you're watching this in the future, it'll already be out. And one of the big changes in that chapter is these people here, the Cannibal Brute and Thugra, who have been so good up until now in Age of War, they are going to get their damage multiplier halved. So these are two of the Exile factions, the lowest level faction in the game, but yet recently have had the highest damage in the game. And as long as you leveled them up carefully and got them lots of vitality to boost up their health, they are absolute trucks, and that could just like annihilate anything. It has been thought of for a while that that shouldn't be the case. Someone from the lowest level faction that you can get basically at level 10 shouldn't be able to go all the way through and take on all the content of the game right through the end game. You should be working your way through the factions, getting better and better thralls as you go. So it's been missed up until now, but as of chapter 3, these guys will have their damage halved. So I am now going to stop using them, because presumably come chapter 3 comes out and the following chapter 4, these guys won't be as strong, so they won't have the high damage, and they still won't have the high health. So it looks like we'll be going back to our Dalencia Slow Hunters, our Sumerian Berserkers, our Lians, these kind of, the sort of typical high level tier 4 thralls. So going forward, we're going to be using them. So, to do that, if you remember last episode, I decked out Thugra in the best strength damage gear that I could make, with the perfected heavy gear and the dragon heavy chest piece that all gives strength weapon damage. So I've swapped all that gear onto Dalencia. So if I get her to follow me, why is it not showing me her health bar? There we go. So there it goes. She's going to have, let me see, 4,468 with the well-trained perk. She's only 19, she hasn't quite hit 20 yet to get the last perk, and she hasn't got the best. It's got +3 in vitality, +3 in grit, and another +3 in vitality, so a total of +6 of vitality and 3, so it's not the super high numbers, but it should be more than enough for what we're going to do. What we will need to do, so let me just show you on the map. We are here, and if we go all the way up to the snowy north, up at, what is that, E11, this bridge here leads us to the Black Keep, which is this area here, and inside there is the dungeon that we'll be taking on. But the midpoint of this bridge, the Bridge of the Betrayer, is one of the coldest places in the game. So you can run straight across it, but obviously you've got to be cold. So we've got epic armor now, which will give us a bit more heat protection. We don't have the magic shield, the Mistborn, Soul Spiel, is it? I think I can never remember which one's which, but the magic shield that gives you cold protection, we don't have that. So we're going to use some spicy food just to make sure we get across there okay. So we'll have our normal food that we'll take with us. Let's just take a stack of that, and we'll take maybe we'll take 10 spicy food just to help get us across the bridge. We've got everything else we need. We've got our weapons. We've got, what weapon have you got? You have, I'm not able to access your inventory. You have Maelstrom, which is 79 damage and 10% armor pen. So that'll do. That should do nicely for what we need to do. Okay, so now we need to go all the way up north. I find the best way to go is I go up across here to the Shattered Springs, and then you can take this path here through the mountains to take you to River's End, and then you can follow the river all the way up here, and then we can cut across at this point in time, and we can get up to the Bridge of the Betrayer. So I'll get on the horse, I'll start heading my way up that way, and I'll see you when I get there. Okay, see you soon. Right, we are almost there, so if I show you where I am on the map, I'm just at the southern end of the Bridge of the Betrayer. So I've come up through here, through River's End, and then followed the river along, followed this path up here. Let me see, so followed this path that goes up here, and then we get up onto this path, which then comes through the God's Claw passage, which are these big, almost claw-like stone structures that, or not structures, stone formations that are coming out. You come straight through here, and this is the Bridge of the Betrayer. So if we start heading along here, let me just walk across so you can see. So up here, show you up here, you can see the temperature's dropping. It's at 0, -1, -2. So if we start heading across the bridge, -6, -8, -10, 13, -16, -20, so we're now cold. -32, very cold. -39, -41, so as you can see, as you get to this bit in the middle, right, extremely cold. At extremely cold, you've got to start taking damage. So we will eat some spicy food, which will warm us up and hopefully bring us, look how much damage went down there. It should warm us up from extremely cold to just cold. Oh, very cold, there we go. Right, so this is the coldest point here. So with our epic armour and the slight boost you get to that, and some spicy food, it's enough to... our health is going back up again. So as we cross over here, it'll start getting warmer again. So -43. Take a wee while for it to register. -41, -40, there we go, it's starting to go up now. The ruins of Zul'Han. Alright, let's take these guys on. Oh, in fact, I should have buffed up Delincia. Problem with these warriors is that every time they hit you, they give you corruption. There we go. Lotus, Icar, yeah, nothing too exciting. Right, here we go. What's it at now? It's at -21. We're still warming up, and we're absolutely fine now, and our health's gone back up. Some more guys coming. Oh, still haven't buffed them up. Go on, Delincia. She's got a two-handed mace, which obviously does extra damage against undead. There we go. No, not that interested. Or is that silver dust? We'll take silver dust. Can be useful. Right, so we have an obelisk here for teleportation, so let's attune ourselves to that. And let's just quickly run back out of the corruption, and we'll use this opportunity to buff Delincia. So she's got the perfected heavy helmet, which has got strength weapon damage, gloves, tacet and boots, all 5% strength damage, and she's got the heavy dragon bone ribs, which also gives 8% strength damage and 505 armor. Very nice indeed. Right, let's give her a bit of pork. Let's give her a grey lotus potion. And let's give her some salted pork. Oh, I better put my own helmet on, actually. Let me see, so our stats now have the 25% buff from the food, 15% strength weapon from the lotus potion, and another 15 from the weapon damage. I could have taken like the Tears of Galah, which then I would take to give me more follower damage, but never mind. Right, the quick way to the Black Keep is straight up that stairs there, but if we take the slightly longer way, there's a couple of lower tablets around here, and a few more monsters to fight as well. There they go. Right, take them out, please. don't get staggered, that's just the slight issue. No, nothing that exciting. We'll take that. I think we've got enough of them. Iron reinforcements. There's one more over here. Lots of these things to fight around here. Do pretty good XP as well. Nope, not too interested in that. Right, the first one, this broken tablet over here.
We confronted the giant kings and the triumvirate.
I think that's a Witch Queen one.
Secret, and they did not deny it.
Right, and then we're heading up the stairs and we're going to head round that way.
As they were with the ancient enemies of mankind.
We'll still come up at the same place, we're just taking a slightly longer route.
To stay there while we exterminated the serpent.
Nice. Yep, these volatile glands are handy for making explosives with. Let me eat some food, just start healing up a little bit. Sure there's more of those guys around here. There they go. Trolling away.
You picked the wrong fight.
You did pick the wrong fight. Yeah, we'll take that. I think I've got a load of radium gems, but we'll take that as well. We're making the radium torches, of course. Right, is there anything else around here? That's a way out. This is like a back door out. Takes you over to the volcano. Boom. Nope. Right, let's continue up the stairs. Not that far away now. Guy here. There's a chest round this corner, is there? No, there's not.
Curse you!
Nope, black lotus powder. I thought there was a chest here. Clearly not. Very much mistaken. Right, over here. Another guy here. You can see the next tablet we've got to read. Nope, not interested in any of that. Here's the next tablet. Another. So we've found the Black Keep now, so that's good for the dungeon quest. And this stairs here is if you came up the shorter route, it'll come up here and straight up here.
We established an outpost, Zula, north, to watch the separate men.
There we go. We'll take the iron reinforcements, they'll always come in handy. Okay. Right, so in here is the entrance. This is the door here where we're going through. There should be a chest here, yes there is. Black ice and ice. But I won't take the black ice because it's a bit heavy and we've got a bunch of it down at the base. Right, and then we go in here, we're actually going to enter the dungeon. Here we go. Right, we're in the dungeon. Now this place is a bit of a maze, there's places you can go all over the place. Probably worth exploring because there'll be a lot of chests and stuff like that now with improved loot system. Oh, of course there's spikes and traps. That's different from before. That's, see the little spikes that came up there, there's more spikes there, so we're going to have to be a little bit more careful. Watch what we're standing on. Right, so, but Oh, I've got the horse coming with us as well. Right, you come out the way. Can be a bit of a maze, but I'll just take you straight through the easy. So this is the entrance. He says standing on another trap. You come in here, you turn hard left and go through this door here. And then just kind of follow this round. Looking out for stuff on the floor. There is 2 warriors either side here. Silent Legion warriors.
Take you.
Down he goes. Right, we've got enough radium gems. Lotus. There should be a chest here. Oh, steel reinforcements, even better. Hardened steel, Grandmaster weapon repair kit. Hardened brick, yeah. Not there. Over here, though. Gold coins. Take all. Right, so we continue around there. This is just a circular room, so you can go around any way. There's another spike on the floor there. So jump over that. It still caught me. Again, these cell doors, you can open them if you so wish, but we're going to go right and then follow this round. Up the stairs. Keep following. Straight ahead. Down here. Right, and now we get to stairs. Now we have to be a bit careful here because thralls tend to have a bit of an issue on the following. So I'm going to set the following distance to the lowest possible. So hopefully she can keep with me and at least teleport. Another spike's there. Nothing on this level. Up we go. Another spike's there. Got me again. Chest here. Lance core, we don't want that. We'll take the layer silk. Take the armor repair kit. Don't think these chests aren't real. There's nothing in them. So again, following. There's a couple of guys along this corridor. Look at my health from that spikes. Let's take one of them just to quickly get it back up. Hardened brick, leavening agent, crimson lotus powder, and glowing goop. There's another guy there. 2 guys. Grab their attention. I'll get them from behind. Nothing of interest. Oh, was that a Grandmaster one? No, it's just an advanced one. Potent. Right, another chest here. What's that? Is that a candle? Coloured candle. No, thank you. Witchfire powder. Gold dust. Elixir of Vigour. What's that give you? That's health. Yeah, health plus 60. And chemical base. Yeah, we'll give it to you. No, we won't. You've got loads of health. I'll take it. In fact, there's 3 of them. We'll have 1 each. There we go. More health for me. Oh, but I think you can only have 1 elixir and she's already got her strength one, so we're not going to give her any more. There's another chest here. Star metal, take that. Got loads of glass flask. Okay, that'll do. Keep going. Right, so we're just following this all the way around. There's more spikes here. Go at the side. I can sneak past it. We don't want to go that way. We want to go straight on. I need a drink. Of course, being in a dungeon, your water consumption always goes up. Another 2 Silent Legion guys. Seeds for... meh. Right, keep going. I think there's a bunch of people in this room. There they are, hiding around the corner. Just 2. Put my shield up. Okay, down he goes. Advanced. No, no. Advance, yeah, we don't want any of that. That will take your purple lotus, because that can be used for purpose lotus orbs. Keep on going. Right, then we get to this sort of three-way room here. So that one's broken and boarded up, we can't go through there. We actually want to go through that one to the right, but when we go through there, we'll then encounter a door that's locked. Let's just nip through, and I'll show you. And go through here. These are just cells. But if you come to this door here, it says ancient key required. So we haven't got an ancient key, so let's go back. Back here again. So what we actually want to do is go straight on. There's the broken door. That's the door we want to go through. We're going straight on. And then in this room around this corner, there should be, there we go, a bunch of bad guys. 4, 6, can't remember. Oh, stamina. Narrow passages. Right, you got anything nice? Brick for... Oh, there's another one. He's going after the horse. No, it's gone back.
Curse you!
Right, gold bars, we'll take that. Gold stone, may as well take that as well. Nothing on much on you. Purple powder. And... goldstone. Oh, was that? That was steel fire. Got loads of that. Right, is that them all in this room? Yeah. So we come right along to the end of the room and we go up to the left here, and there's this chest that is open and it says press E to interact, and when you do that you have found a key and we get the ancient key. So there's the ancient key there. So we now actually need to go back to that door, but if we keep going we'll find a bunch of treasure through here. Through here. But also a bunch of traps as well. So kind of sneak around the side, and then we've got a bunch of chests here. So horn, hardened steel, yeah, nothing. We'll take the hardened steel bars. We'll take the gold bars. May as well take the silver bars. More purple lotus. Frost powder, crimson lotus powder, aloe extract. Gold and silver. And then one more over in this corner. Layered silk and lance cores. Well, we won't take the lance cores, but we'll take the layered silk. Now we need to kind of get back. In between here. And over here. Right, then. Back the way we came. So straight on. We'll head back to that three-way junction again. So we're back at the room where we got the ancient key. We keep running straight ahead. Keep going. Back to this door. And now we can take this right hand side door. Through here. And we've now got the key to open this door. And the key stays with you, it doesn't... So next, if you want to come back again, you can just come straight here, because if you've got the key, you don't need to go and get another one. No traps, so we're going up the stairs. Still no traps. Keep going. Still no traps. Keep following through here. A little lower book there. We'll come along here, and this is going to be... Right, you're still following us. This is going to be the final room. Because just around this corner here, there is the Kinscourge standing there, looking rather ominous. Alright, let's send Delincia in. Alright, he is pretty dangerous. 14,500 watches AoE, and he does a big like lunge forward. does like a magic spell. Chat. So he's going down super fast because Valencia is awesome. Even with not the best perks and not even level 20 yet. And he's not going to do his big red magic spell. He's doing his swipey sword thing. Rolling out of the way of that. Some more. We've got 5 stars. He's almost dead. He hasn't done that magic thing once yet. He's just done the same animation time and time again. And he's down. There we go. Explore the Black Keep. Right, so what's he got on him? He's got some star metal, he's got some hardened steel, he's got some sturdy string, he's got some high level pure aloe extract, so we'll take that. Sturdy strings for crafting high level bows. I think we've got a bunch of that, we won't need much of that. Now, if we use a pick or anything on him, you will get a bunch of bone, a leather skull, and there's the tier of the 2 races. So that is the artefact. Let's see, that's from the Tower of the Elephant. The single tear shed by Tyros the Deathbringer is an object of immense power. Tyros was the half-blood child of the Priest King and an unknown human slave. Whether his birth was natural or aided by sorcery is not known, but it is known that Tyros had children of his own with his wife Telith. Tyros was raised a gladiator, fighting in the arena for the benefit of the giant kings, but when the war broke out with the Lemurians, he became a leader in their armies. Through great feats of strength and will, he won the outpost of Zulan from the Lemurian army. Just south of there, he met Telith, a daughter of Lemuria, and everything changed. This is one of the artifacts required to create the keystone and can be used to remove the slave bracelet. So yeah, he is the guy who fought the dragon in the arena and pinned the Star of the Champion to its chest but cursed it to unending life. But yeah, that is another artifact we've got. Now if we go up either side, it doesn't matter which side, there's going to be another Silent Legion warrior protecting each one. You can see the very much Lemurian type architecture in here, very much like the Forgotten City of Zelha. We'll take the gold dust and the goldstone. But up here in the back, in fact I think there's another one in the middle as well, there are these stones, and if you click on the stone you'll learn the Silent Legion armour and the Kinscourge weapons. So let's just have a quick look at. Right, so Silent Legion, so there we go, we've got the Silent Legion, basically the armour he was wearing. Do you learn that warhorse from that as well? Can't remember whether that comes as part of a DLC. And Kinscourge weapons, Tellus Lament and Tellus Sorrow. So Tellus Lament is I think the one-hander, yes it is 41, and Tellus Sorrow is the two-hander. It used to be a lot more damage than that, but it's been nerfed down to 48, so it's not quite as good anymore. But yeah. So there is light and medium as well as the normal heavy stuff as well. I think there's one here, it's all teaches exactly the same stuff, so you'll just need to click on one of them. I'm sure there's one in the middle here as well. There it is. All exactly the same, so it doesn't really matter which one. Okay, we're done here. So now we have to get out. So you can just retrace your steps and work your way all the way back. But in here, there is like a shaft, I suppose. It goes all the way back down to the ground floor again, all the way down there. So you can kind of parkour it and kind of try and catch on to the edges of all those beams and stuff like that. But of course, we have the option. Forgot to make... Oh, wait a minute. Is there any... Ah, here we go. Loot chests. So I forgot to mention before I left the base, I took a bunch of skeleton keys and also the food and the Grey Lotus, the buff stuff. So right in the back here, because of course all the legendary chests are now in the back of dungeons. So here is a legendary loot chest, this different style chest. Let's see what we get. We got the Battle Axe of the Berserkers. 64 damage, 0 armor pen, sunder, so yeah, okay. That's one. Here's another one round the other side. The Impaler. Not a big fan of those. Alright, so let's go over round the other side. We'll have to fight another Silent Legion warrior, but presumably there will be two more chests. Right. Down he goes. What's that? Just some hides. So up this side you'll have the exact same thing again. The tablets will teach you the same thing. But here we go, another loot chest, which has got the Huntress, which is a 26 damage bow and 9 armor pen with bonus agility. Okay, I suppose. And then around this side we have Akbitanin blades, 44 damage. So ours are what, 41 and 16 with damage kits on them. This is 44 and 18 without any damage kits on them. And they're durable, 3600 durability, so it's not bad set of daggers. Okay, right, so I think that's all the loot chests, so good job I remembered that before we disappear out of here. So yeah, as I was saying, we now have sorcery. So as long as you take a burlap pouch with you, we can use the forces of nature, which is that one. And just like we did in the arena, we've got the slow fall with the gusts of air. There we go. And then, of course, we can just launch ourselves off the side and weave our way down. Down. There we go. We're down at the bottom. Right, are we at the right side? I think we're not at the right side. I think we need to be over this side. And if we go through this door here... is that right? Am I going the right way? Upstairs. Yes. This is the entrance right round here. What? Oh. Oh, I need to get right round this side. I'm on the wrong side of the entrance, that's what it is. There we go. This is the entrance here. So this is where we came in, facing that there. That's where the water is, and there. Oh, there's a chest there. Can we reach that through the wall? Oh, it looks like you have to come down onto that bit. Get that chest. Okay, never mind. It's just a normal chest. But yeah, this is the entrance here that we came in at. Then we came in and we turned left and went round. So if we just go through this door, we will leave the dungeon. And there we go. Right. Let's go upstairs. These guys will all have respawned again. Could just run past them, but why not? I wonder, is the chest respawned? Oh yes, it has. A carpet. Maybe it didn't. I can't remember. I can't remember what was in there before. There's a guy here. The guys from downstairs have come up. It's annoying you can't stagger these guys. Right, anything? Not really, not really, not really, not... Nope. Chest. What's that? Ancient brazier, black ice. Take that. Right, so we came up and came this way to go in here. Let's go back down the way. If you took the shortcut, you would come round this way. Down these stairs. One guy to fight down here. Sidestep him. Black Lotus, take that for our powder. We'll take the shape wood as well, I suppose. And down here, this is the stairs that take you straight up the shortcut. This is the guy that's got really weird pathing issues. He can't come this way, he has to go right round and then we come back here. And then just step backwards. He has to go round. So you just can't cross this bit. It's all a bit strange. There's another one round the back there. There he goes. Take your shape wood as well. You got anything exciting? Nope. Oh, so need some more water. Well, the problem is if take water, it cools you down. We don't want to be cooled down when we're crossing the bridge, so we'll have to wait for that cooling down effect to wear off before we head back across the bridge. There we go, we're back at the obelisk, and then we take a right down here, and then we're back at the bridge of the betrayer. Right, I'm going to take these guys out. I'm going to wait for my cooling down effect, then I'm going to ride across the bridge, and I'm going to head home, and we're going to get some armour crafted up. And I will see you when we're back home again. Okay, see you soon. Okay, we're back here now, so we can, let me see, we'll drop the ancient key in here, we'll leave it with the key to Erasmus quarters. I'll stick the skeleton keys back in here, and we can put the, oh well, let's go listen to the staff now that we've got the tier of 2 races. See if it's got anything interesting to say. I'll try and get away from the guy. Alright, let's see.
This is a dangerous line of questioning. You should forget that you ever heard of that object. It would be better for you in the long run.
That's it?
It's a dangerous line of
It
questioning.
is. Okay, so that doesn't give us any clues whatsoever about what the last artifact is. But what we know it is the shining trapezohedron, which is from the Well of Skelos dungeon in the volcano. And funnily enough, if you look in the top right hand corner, the dungeon delver now wants us to go and find the Well of Skelos. So that's the next kind of dungeon on our list. So but the staff has kind of done its job now. It's not going to give us any more clues from now on. So it can go back in the chest. And we can put the tier of the 2 races in there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. We've just got 1 more to get. Put the daggers on. So the heart of the Kinscourge is actually a crafting item. It's an ingredient. So let's go downstairs and have a look at that first. I think I've put the garrison blacksmith bench in here. So if we look for Tellith, these are the 2 weapons that were learned. Tellith's Lament, the 1-hander, and Tellith's Sorrow, the 2-hander. So it needs hardened steel, not star metal, okay. But it needs a Heart of the Kinscourge, so we can drop that in there. So to make either of these needs a Heart of the Kinscourge. But it needs 15 black ice, a weapon handle, and 22 hardened steel bars. We don't have any hardened steel there. We can easily go and grab some of that. Is there weapon handles in here? There is. But we may as well take all the weapon handles down, because we'll make all the epic weapons down there. 22 was it? And what was else we need? Black ice. I think black ice is in this one. Let's take a stack of that, because we'll need that for the armor as well. Run back down here. And let's throw all that in there. No, I've got too many weapons. Let's search for it. Tellith. There we go. Telleth's Sorrow. Craft one of them. So being an epic weapon is going to take forever to craft. So we'll leave that running. And we'll run up here to the Garrison Armourer's bench. And if we look at Silent, we can find the different sets of Silent Leaders. So we've got the heavy armour, we've got the light armour, and we've got the medium armour. So we're going to make a set of the heavy armour. Oh, but of course, because we're doing it on the Garrison's bench, and I think you need possibly a level 3 or above, we can make Redeemed, which is even better than the Silent Legion. So let's take the chest piece as an example. That chest piece is listed as 385 armour, and it has 2 temperature for heat and 2 for cold. If we then just go to the Silent, where is the Silent there? There it is there. You can see it's 385, but it's only got 1 cold. So the Redeemed actually gives you better, I think it gives you better actual bonus stats as well, but that's maybe not true. I'll have to check that. It's a little bit more expensive to make. In fact, can we search on Legion and get them both? Yeah, so here's see how it's above the line, so you need a certain crafter, and I think you need this bench to make it. But 385, it's a little bit more expensive to craft, but it's got better temperature, so it'll do you in both the cold and in the heat of the volcano, whereas the standard one is really just for the heat of the volcano, and it's just okay for cold. But what we're going to do is we're going to craft, I'm going to craft myself a set of this, and I'm going to make 1 piece for Delincia, which is the headpiece. I believe the headpiece gives extra better strength weapon damage than the perfected heavy that she's wearing now. So let's see what we need for that. I think it was a lot of star metal. Some black ice, and some alchemical base. Well, we've got a lot of alchemical base over here. So let's drop that in. We don't need anywhere near the 500, but already... Of course, we need the perfected heavy paddings. We need... Let's take half of the black ice. And let's take... Well, let's just take all the star metal. See what we need. Right, drop that in.
Yes, the books are
So, yep, we've got all the pieces, so let's craft the head, a chest, legs, gloves, and boots, and then another head on top of that. There we go. Right, I'll bring you back when that's all crafted up. Okay. I've got it all crafted up now, so let's see. She is currently wearing the perfected heavy helmet that's got 264 armor value. This one has also got 264 armor value. This one, it should have 3%, but because of the armor smith that I've got, it's boosted up to 5% strength weapon damage. This one has got 8%, so it's an extra 3% for the same armor value. So we can stick that on her head. So she's now got even more of a mismatched set with the Dragonbone heavy chest, the Redeemed Silent Legion helmet, and then the perfected legs, feet and hands. If I put this on, you can see the head 8%, the chest 8%, which is the same as the Dragonbone stuff. It is also 8%, so, but the Dragonbone, I think 505 over 463. So the Dragonbone's got more armor but the same strength. The legs is stamina. Stamina is no use to a thrall. The gloves is health 48, mild boost but not really that much. And the boot is 36 carry capacity, also no use to a thrall, but useful for me. I can do with a bit of health, I can do with a bit of stamina, I can do with carry capacity, and I certainly can do with the strength weapon damage. It's heavy armor, it's too heavy for me in my playstyle, but we can get an armor reduction kit, put that on here, and reduce the weight right down, and then give us a better set of armor. But the big thing is if... Can I not put it on straight from there? Oh, I did. There we go. You can see it looks awesome, and it's also dyeable as well, of course. But if I get out of the house so we don't have the shelter buff...
The books are bad.
There we go. So you can see up here the house shelter buff. I've got 0 shelter buff at the moment. And if I go to here, stats, scroll down, we've got 7 bars of heat protection and 7 bars of cold protection. So that's pretty much going to allow us to go anywhere we want on the map without really affecting us. We might even, in the very hottest places and the very coldest places, we might get a little bit, but basically we're going to be golden from now on. Right, let's go and grab that sword and have a look at the... Get stuck in there. What it looks like. Yeah, it's downstairs. I really do like the Silent Legion armor. It just looks so cool. Right, let's swap out that. Let's get rid of the shield. And there we go. Very, very cool. Woof, woof. Let me see. Do we have the
Tidy books and coppers.
emote for it? We do. None shall pass. Our little skirty type thing is blowing through it. But can we turn it around? Can we turn around? Let's stop it. There we go. Very cool. There we go. We've got our big two-handed sword. Not actually going to use it myself, but it goes with the set. You now have the same weapon as what the Kinscourge had himself, and we've got the same armor. Awesome. Right, that's it. That's the Black Keep and the Kinscourge, where we've completed that dungeon. It's a pretty scary dungeon when you first go in it, but once you know where you're going and you've got a decent thrall, take him on the guy himself, because he does hit pretty hard. We've also got a lot of armor and a lot of strength that was able to take him down really easy. So you wouldn't want to come in there with too low a thrall, but yeah, not too bad now. And then you can either run back the way you came or use your slow fall spell to get down to the door quickly and back out again. But that's it. That is the Black Keep, and that'll do for today. So thank you very much for watching, as always. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.